Data security is one of the biggest challenges customers face, and by extension, their partners. After acquiring the Veritas enterprise data protection business, Cohesity has become one of the largest players in this space, supporting nearly 70% of the Global 500. Now with the Aspire Partner Program, the company is putting partners at the center. Joining me to discuss what this means for the channel is Cohesity CEO Sanjay Poonen. Hi, Sanjay.
Hi, Sydney. How are you?
Doing great. Now, before we get into the acquisition and new program, set the stage for us. What's Cohesity's mission right now, and how does it shape the way you look at the market?
Yeah, Sydney, we are the leader in AI-powered data security. We protect the world's largest brands in many verticals like banking, healthcare, retail, manufacturing from cyber attacks, but we also help them then glean information out of that data that we protect. Our mission is to protect, secure, and provide insights into the world's data. And we're very proud that the largest brands in the world rely on us for their cyber resilience.
And a part of that mission came into focus with the Veritas acquisition. Now that you have brought together both product portfolios, what should partners expect to see in terms of continuity and opportunity?
Yeah, Cindy, it's one of the most exciting deals in our industry, data protection. Number 7 acquired number 2, catapults itself to number 1. And what we are now doing is ensuring that the products work very well. So we announced a very bold roadmap. There's a public video that I released a few months ago that talks about how the NetBackup product, which came from Veritas, will sit on top of our file system. The integration's going ahead of plan in many cases. We're very excited about how the combined portfolio will play to the best of breed nature. So I made that very clear in that video that I encourage all of your listeners to watch, and NetBackup running on top of our file system with a unified user experience is the way in which a NetBackup customer gets enormous innovation to the future with no customer left behind. But for a net new customer or an existing Cohesity customer, you're getting all this incredible engineering that the Veritas team had been building, and their engineers working as a much bigger engineering team on innovation, bigger and faster. So we have now about 2x the engineering capacity and investment of any of our honorable competitors. And that allows us to not just move bigger, but also faster.
You also just introduced the Aspire Partner Program. What makes this program different, and what are the key benefits partners will see?
Well, we've been at Cohesity, a little over a 10-plus-year-old company, partner-led, partner-first, whether it's VARs, value-added resellers, whether it's distributors, whether it's cloud partners. And we have some of our partners who are also investors in our company. That's a very special status. So, for example, NVIDIA now made an investment in our company, picked one company to invest in. They're the king of AI. They picked one company, Cohesity. Amazon, AWS is an investor in us. Google's an investor in us. HPE, Cisco, IBM also now is an investor. So if you look at each of these partners, we go deep with them. In this Aspire program, what we've taken is the best of both programs from Cohesity and Veritas and designed an optimized program, especially for the VARs, for the distributors, those channel partners that I know your audience listens to, which is more attractive than anything we had before. So we took input from them, input from the 2 existing programs, and this new program allows them to make even more money, but we will never change our roots of being channel and partner led.
With Aspire rolling out, let's take a look at what's ahead. How do you see this partner-first approach helping resellers stand out and grow in a really competitive market?
Well, you did say it right. It is a competitive market. But now that we've catapulted ourselves from number 7 to number 1, and we have the who's who, the Global 500, you start there, right? We encourage you to kind of start working with us in certain verticals. We have 10 industries we're focused on. We take financial service and banking. We're extremely strong there. There's almost a bank that doesn't rely on us, so we would like to start there. Then you can go public sector, second biggest. Technology firms, healthcare, including payers, providers, and pharmas. And then anything from manufacturing to retail to telcos, we have very strong presence. We have, I think, about 3,000 partners in the world, with the key partners in every geo. Okay, they get the benefit of this new Aspire Partner Program, which is the best of anything in the industry, inspired by a lot of their own feedback and the success that we have now at 13,000 customers that they can start replicating to the new customer, or they can come to an existing customer that wants to expand with us. We have a lot of very happy customers. Our customer satisfaction is the highest in this industry. Those 13,000 customers want to expand with us because they like us. You take again those banks, we can let you as a partner participate in that expansion opportunity too.
Sanjay, great insights. Thanks for the conversation.
Thank you very much, Sydney.
For partners, the takeaway is clear. Cohesity is putting you at the center with a model designed to make it easier to do business and to open new opportunities. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen. For the Channel Company, I'm Sydney Neely.